Scientistz the Nation. Today we are starting a brand new series of videos on getting started with Azure. I am your Microsoft certified trainer Muhammad Zahin Nazir. This is the very first part of this series. In this part we are going to get Azure subscription. We're gonna create App Service Plan, and we will also install WordPress site on it using MySQL in-app feature. So before we do that, we need to get the Azure subscription. Go to azure.microsoft.com. You can click on start free button and follow the process. But before we do that, let's see what Microsoft is giving us for free. Microsoft is giving us $200 for 30 days, and they are also mentioning that they are giving you 25 plus services always free, but there is a always catch there, because these services will have a quota applied to them, and these services are for just development and testing purpose only. If you want to use these services in production environment, you need to go for a different subscription. We call it pay as you go subscription. Click on start free button. It will redirect you to the sign up page. Right now I already logged in with my Microsoft account. For me, because I already used my $200 offer and there is no listing there. For you, there will be a Azure trial offer there. Just follow the process, click on the sign up button. Remember that they will ask you for your phone number, email address and credit card information. Make sure you put your valid information, because they will validate your phone number, and they will also validate your credit card information by charging you initially $1. Don't worry about this $1, because they will reimburse this amount to your credit card. I hope this process is very simple for you. Once you are done, Microsoft will redirect you to the portal, but by any chance it is not redirecting you, you can go manually and you can type the address portal.azure.com. This is the dashboard that will be displayed for you, similar to this one. Just click on create a resource button to get started. We're gonna search for WordPress. Choose the first option here. Once you do that, there will be a couple of options visible there. Basically, these are the templates that Microsoft provide you, but we're gonna go for the first one. Click on the first one and then click on create. Now once you do that, there are a couple of input fields that we need to fill. First one is the app name. Just fill your app name here. We are gonna go for Scientistz1, and this is the subdomain of the main domain, which is Azure websites.net. The next thing is to fill the subscription. We're gonna go for Visual Studio Enterprise. For you it will be Azure trial. Okay, so the next one is the resource group. We're gonna create a new one. I'm gonna choose the Getting Started series group. You can name this group anything you like. After that, you have database provider. By default it is Azure database for MySQL, but we're gonna go for MySQL in-app. Once you do that, there will be a warning here. Basically it is stating that if you choose this option, you will be limited to only one instance of this app. Don't worry about this right now, because we're gonna migrate our data from MySQL in-app to our Azure MySQL provider. So the next option here is App Service Plan. I already created it for you. Just click on it and choose the location which is nearest to you. Okay, so after that we have application insights. It is currently off. Don't worry about it, we will get back to this option later on. Once you are done, just click on create. Once you do that, it will validate your options here, and it will submit a new deployment to Azure. Okay, so deployment is in progress. We will be back when it is completed. Okay, deployment is created and completed. You can click on go to resource, or you can go to your group first and then you can go to your application. In this group, just one resource is there, our application. Click on it. Right now we are only interested in installing the WordPress, so click on the URL that is mentioned here. Once you do that, it will open a new tab with the new site address. Right now, because you are accessing this site for very first time, so it will take a couple of seconds to boot it up. Once you do that, choose the language. For us it is English, United States. In the next screen, you need to mention the site title, username, password, your email address. Make sure you back up your username and password, and also mention valid email address, because if you lose this information, the email address that you are entering right now will be used to recover the password. Once you are ready, you can just click on install WordPress. It will take around 8 to 10 seconds depending on the app service plan CPU configuration. We choose, I think, S1, and if you are in production, it will be much faster than that. Okay, success. Just click on login to enter to your dashboard. We're gonna use the same username and password we mentioned in the step earlier. There's an option to remember your credentials. Click on it and click on login. Voila, this is your site fully installed and functional on WordPress, on Azure, using WordPress template. This is the admin view. If you want to see the end user view, just copy the address and paste it in the new tab. This is the end user website that will be visible to the end user. There is just one post here, hello world, and there are a couple of links on the right hand side. Basically, this is the default theme that is WordPress is giving you right now. Maybe once you install it, it will be different. This was the first part of the series. We are at the end of it, and next part is coming up, in which we are gonna connect WordPress with the WordPress.com, and we will also configure the Jetpack in that upcoming lesson. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, click on bell icon so that you can get our latest video as we post it on YouTube. If you have any question, just comment below and we will answer you as soon as possible. Just to let you know, there are a couple of series available on my main site. If you want to know more about the Azure, this one is the Getting Started series. I post a new series every month, and if you want to follow a step-by-step process of today's lesson, you can check it out on my main website, and all the steps are documented there. And see you in the next video.